Make sure you stay until the end. It could be really easy fix. Do not waste your money until you watch that video. We'll try to save you quite a bit of money. So code U0103 guys, lost communication with electric gear shift module. Many people guys will start putting quite a bit of money into it because they see that they might have even that code, lost communication with the transmission control module, the TCM. They get new modules, new computers, they pay for programming, but it could be a really simple fix. If you have many codes, it's very likely that you have something else wrong, and we'll explain what we have here specifically now happening to that Maserati. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Super quick, helpful video to any of you having a Maserati. It could be multiple models, Maserati Levante, Ghibli, Quattroporte, Gran Turismo, multiple ones guys. If you have a problem such as U0103, lost communication with electric shifter gear guys, you wonder how to fix that thing, don't stress out, don't buy new gear shifter guys. Don't pay any money for programming. It could be quite simple things guys, okay? We'll explain how three actually simple things can cause that, and that's what fixed our problem as well. We've been working quite long on cars, so always check this first before you waste your money on things that you don't need. So make sure you stay until the end, we'll explain what it is. Before we start guys, let us tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We show you how to fix engines, transmissions, bodywork, engines, computers, electrical components, fuses, relays. Why we guys do that? To save you as much money as we can. All we need guys in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making and providing these videos for free. And check out our YouTube channels, we have more than 17,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So let's start on it now. The first thing guys, okay, before we even start diagnosing, I'm going to show you something. Your car battery guys, that's the first thing you want to test. Car battery that starts the vehicle doesn't mean it's a good car battery. We had a Maserati that started without one battery cell at 10.8 to 11 volts. Even after the car was running for a while, it was around 11.8 volts. It started, nobody suspected anything, there was multiple problems, okay, and all that was caused because of a bad battery. So always test your car battery. It's easy to get lost communication codes when you have a bad battery. Let's go ahead, scan the system, and we'll continue explain what else you need to check. So let's turn the light on the camera quick guys. I want to show you now, we just got that battery out of that Maserati. Even though it's not old at all, okay, I want to show you what happened here. The car starts every time, exactly, okay, right on the spot, no problems. But that battery guys, okay, we actually charged it here. And when it sits, now it's 12.72 volts, but after you let it sit, and let's say you drive the car, you park it, and 1 hour later you check the voltage, it's anywhere between 11.8 and 12.12, which shouldn't be that way after long drives. Now, if we scan that battery out of the vehicle, okay, and if we do it after charge, because we charged it, it's actually AGM flat plate battery, and that one is 1000, okay, code cranking amps. Let's see what's going to happen now here, okay. It's going now, right? Good battery, it says 855. But the thing about that battery guys, okay, is that when it sits for an hour, it drops to about 600 code cranking amps, and that's when things start going bad, okay? So even though it says good battery now, okay, let it sit overnight, check it the next morning, because you will be surprised. A bad battery can affect these vehicles in multiple ways, because unstable voltage can cause quite a bit of troubles. We've seen people spending thousands of dollars on modules, computers, repairs they actually don't even need. Always start with the battery, charge it, let it sit one night, retest it again, and see what happens guys. So guys, what we're doing here, we're going to get the X2 now. This is amazing scanner by the way. If you want to see where you can get it from, we'll share the information in the description of the video below. So we need to find the OBD port on that Maserati. If you have Levante, Ghibli, Quattroporte, I think they call it, Quattroporte some people, right here guys. Okay, we're going to come and connect the OBD port. Check it out now. Okay, you can actually even see the voltage, a little bit low voltage here, which is not a good sign. We'll recommend guys, if you have low voltage, okay, never do diagnostics and programming or anything like that. Actually guys, charger connected to the battery. I turn the lights off. I want to see the voltage. It's still unstable. It's at 11.8 volts. So definitely not good, guys. What we need to do now, we're going to turn the ignition switch on, okay, to the run position, but do not press the brake pedal. That way the car will not start. You have the lights on only, okay. Wow, that Sabia interior looks amazing, guys, in the camera. It makes me so happy. So here we're going to click VIN, I'll scan. I'm going to turn all the fans down. We don't need fan. Okay, let me make sure that the radio is off, everything is perfect. And now once it connects, it's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to ask us exactly a few more questions about the vehicle. It may ask you to confirm the model. For instance, Levante 2017. Okay, we're going to go to system selection, and we're going to have quite a few low voltage codes. So here we're going to select the V6, okay, engine, the gasoline engine, and we're going to read the trouble codes. So what do we have here now, guys? Okay, O2 sensor, you can see O2 sensor P2239, that's the code, and P2242. So 2 oxygen sensors are not working correctly, as you can see right here, guys. And we have automatically misfire on cylinder 1, 2 and 3 due to that as well. So let's talk, okay, what else can cause that now? So code U0103, guys, lost communication with electric gear shift module. Many people, guys, will start putting quite a bit of money into it because they see that they might have even that code, lost communication with the transmission control module, the TCM. They get new modules, new computers, they pay for programming, but it could be a really simple fix. If you have many codes, it's very likely that you have something else wrong, and we'll explain what we have here specifically now happening to that Maserati. You saw the codes, guys, but now first I want to emphasize something else. Check ground wires. Loose ground wires on the engine can easily cause that as well, because it will be losing communication, you will lose ground, and that can trigger multiple codes. Now, in our case, the first 2 codes, guys, that you saw, upstream oxygen sensors, bank 1, bank 2, sensor 1, they're right here, we replace them, guys. That's what was causing the problem. If one of these sensors is malfunctioning, practically the CAN bus system, it's kind of like interrupted. So multiple modules and system will lose communication when one sensor doesn't work. That can be caused by a broken wire, disconnected sensor, or a broken sensor. In our case, both sensors went out in less than a week. So it did happen, guys. First on bank 1, then on bank 2. Now, we're going to talk about it in a little bit. But when you have those lost communication, 0103, you may have other codes for lost communication as well. You want to make sure that you treat the sensors usually that are given in the codes. For instance, our oxygen sensors. We had another case where it was oil pressure switch as well, causing that problem. And now, guys, okay, take care of that first. We replaced ours, we're going to clear the codes, and we'll see if that takes care of the problem now. Next, guys, all we have to do, okay, click clear codes, right? And the code's been cleared, so, okay, if we drive the car, we read it, we won't have any trouble codes. And as you saw, guys, okay, the last codes actually were for misfire. They were caused by bad oxygen sensors as well. We cleared the codes, we drove the car for a long time, a couple of days now. We drove it super fast, we drove it slow. No codes are present, and as you can see, guys, okay, and that definitely, guys, okay, took care of everything. So all we had to do, replace oxygen sensors, and it took care of that thing. You didn't even need to replace gear shifter or anything like that. But always start with the sensor that's giving you the fault, because one sensor can trigger multiple codes related to it. For instance, lost communication, we got 3 or 4 codes, 4 misfire codes, all that because of bad oxygen sensor, guys. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.